Welcome. Thanks for tuning back in and listening. Pleasure. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm your host, Rob G, the one and only. And tonight is that favorite, uh, what y'all call it, uh, Open Talk Tuesday, where we just talk about whatever on y'all, man. Random topics. That's what y'all normally like. We try to get y'all one a month. Then we about to close this month, at least one a month. We about to close this month out, so we were going to drop it on to y'all. We had Bishop Gurley last week, and then I forgot what we had before that.
That was a
But what's
dope
going on
episode.
with you, brother?
I can't call it. That was a dope episode last week. It was a dope episode last week.
Yeah, man. I love it. I wish we could have cleaned it up, man, and do some more things. But I had some people reach out to me that
we getting there. We getting
really
there.
love the show. Yeah, they really love the episode. So it is what it is, man.
Shit, man. The weather done had everybody down. Shut down the city like like it was a real storm.
Yeah, listen. It's funny because I said that to I be doing the Uber and joint. I said it to a router just a second ago. Hey, I said it to a router a second ago. I was like, it's crazy. Everybody went all out for this snow now. 3-4 people today was telling me it's supposed to snow again this weekend. I say this is gonna be the one that shut it down, and everybody gonna take this one as a joke because it ain't do nothing.
Man, them people went and bought all the bread and the water and shit. Can't go make no sandwich because y'all done stole all the bread. Hey, my wife.
No lunch meat, no, man, all the heaters, kerosene, they brought everything. It was doomsday. But I ain't mad at them because I thought it was gonna be serious too.
Now my brother, I believe he live in Carrollton. They've been out of power. I ain't sure if he got power back yet. He been in the hotel for a couple of days. But they safe. They, you know what I mean?
That was my mood too. Then I'm just like, shoot, a lot of them joints just don't
man, around here, most of them ran by foreigners. Them foreigners gonna run the price up on you.
And jack it up crazy. They ain't gonna play no games with you. What you got going on, man? We got some topics, man. Somebody hit me and said you got to talk about this on the podcast. So in the minute while we sharing the videos and stuff, sharing the links, and I'm about to go on your Facebook and post it so we get some views in. Okay, we got a couple people jumped on already. Get some more viewers in and stuff. I'm gonna try to go back and find out what that was. I'm mad. I can't remember what it was. All day I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that, and then I get here.
Man, it's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff. The Super Bowl set.
Yeah.
And man, you know I like to try to be right at the beginning of the season. I was totally wrong. Everybody was like, if you weren't a fan of neither one of these teams, you ain't had neither one of these teams in the Super Bowl, and you say you did, you lied.
And man, you got to be a super diehard fan. Some of the regular fans ain't had them in the Super Bowl.
No, that's the facts. That's the facts.
I know half of the Seattle fans for sure with Sam Darnold taking the helm didn't have them going to the Super Bowl. And then the same thing, they like Drake maybe, but they ain't had him taking them to the Super Bowl.
I can go for that. So the Patriots, and I've always liked the organization until what they did to Gerard. And like,
yes,
I fucking hated that they there because Gerard's supposed to be there. Like that's supposed to be Gerard. Like for y'all to do him like that is fucking horrible. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But the organization is an organization that if you put enough if you put the pieces there, the organization find a way to be competitive every single week. So if you put the pieces there, they got a chance. I don't think nobody expected the impact Stephon Diggs had on that team, right? But he has really been he like the goddamn young quarterback whisperer or something. Got a young quarterback, go get Stephon Diggs.
That's crazy. I gotta give him his props. Junior been saying that the beginning of the season. When Shador took over the first game, guess what he said? They need to get Stephon Diggs.
I can go for that. I can go for that. Like
That's
DeAndre
exactly what he
Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins kind of old. I think he wanted them too, right? I think he wanted them too. That's real good with young because.
But see, they want, but they still want him to come in to be the man instead of just being instead of just being one of the guys. See, that's what it's there for. They there to be a role player, one of the guys, and to teach the young boys the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So yeah, my wife just texted me something, nigga. That's dope. I like that. Yeah, like you got to get you a quarterback friendly receiver when you got a young team, a young quarterback. As far as Seattle go, like I'm actually happy for Sam Darnold, and the reason is like they wrote him off, just like Baker. They wrote him off. He can't play, even though like I hate the fact that we'll talk about an organization being a bad organization, but then we'll still hold the players to the same standard as everybody else. Like Sam Darnold was just with the Jets.
Every quarterback that lead the Jets have do. The Jets is goddamn. Who worse, Jets or Cleveland? Shit.
Or the Raiders. But
the Raiders above them. Some people could do an average year at the Raiders.
I can go for that. Derek Carr ain't played all that bad for them. I can go for that.
But I had to do. And listen, they put this shit up the other day. They asked. They put Baker Mayfield stats from Cleveland compared to his Jones from Tampa. And the numbers look the same. Almost identical.
You just couldn't win there.
Yeah.
You just couldn't win there. Like Baker, I always thought Baker, like in that draft, I said, if you're not going to draft Lamar Jackson first, you're going to draft Baker Mayfield. Like I thought Baker could play. I thought he had like what they would call character problems because like he got a little too emotional and let his emotions take him places. I know what people will say, but as a quarterback, you can't do that. Like you have to be that guy. Like you got to be stoic in those moments. So I thought he had a little like attitude problem that they might have to adjust. But it's just playing football. I thought Baker was the second best quarterback in that draft. I thought clearly Lamar was the first. That like I don't know what the fuck them people was looking at not drafting Lamar first, but.
Who else was in that draft? I'm trying to think.
Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, and it was somebody else. Oh, Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And so with that,
I just didn't think Josh Rosen was gonna drop that bad.
No, well, see, I know what it was with Josh Rosen.
I think it's the situations too. Though.
Josh Rosen, what's happening to Shador is kind of what happened to Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen went in them offices and said, "Yeah, I like playing football, but I don't need football." You can't talk to them people like that. Not as the quarterback. In their world, you gotta pay high, like you gotta bow down to them. And like I from the moment they started talking about his interviews, I knew Josh Rosen was gonna get the shaft. I knew it. Like and then they did say like he took that into his play. Like he was very nonchalant about learning and all that shit, but he might have already tapped out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they play man games with you too, brother.
But I did think Josh, because I thought Josh Rosen was better than what his career looked like. He was pretty like he could spin that bitch at UCLA. But I always thought Sam Darnold had a chance to be successful if he went to the right place. I'm gonna tell you who I be wishing get another shot because I think now that he has learned that he can't be like that, because people forget Carson Wentz was gonna be a unanimous MVP. Like that bitch was setting every record for third down passing and red zone passing in football before he got hurt. And A lot of people forget that what happened to Carson Wentz is what happened to RG3. And I wonder if they're going to do Bo Nix like that. Are you going to put the pressure on that man to come back so fast that he'll never really heal because he think he's scared he's going to lose his job? Because they literally put the pressure on RG3 the moment he got hurt, like they wanted Kirk Cousins anyway. So that man had to come back and play.
Yeah.
Without being healthy at all. Like 7 months from an ACL, he ripped his whole knee up, right?
I can't remember, but it was horrible.
7 months later, you got to try to force yourself back on the field because they telling you, even though we drafted you number 2,
to be back in that situation anyway was crazy.
But I feel like once Nick Foles won the Super Bowl, like the fan base, the owners, everybody put the pressure on. Like Carson Wentz had a real injury. And people forget that year he ran off 5 straight to get us back in the playoffs. People forgot that. But he a locker room. Like, it's hard to tell you how to feel about a guy that they say got problems in the locker room. You feel what I'm saying? Because that shit can be toxic. So that's why I say with the road, he done traveled the last 3.5, 4 years. I would love to see him get one more shot to see if he get it. Because remember, he still was a young ass dude.
Yeah. But a lot of it be, man, you got to go to the right place, the right situation. Man, dudes can really fuck your career just by being in the wrong spot. Because somebody that ain't fucking with you, they ain't fucking with you.
And even if they is fucking with you, if you got a coach that's some shit, because I'm always talk about this. I feel like if Aaron Brooks had an offensive-minded quarterback, a coach, man, that man would have fucking been as good as anybody else. He just played for that stupid ass.
Yeah.
Every coach looked bad under Jim Haslett. I mean, every quarterback looked bad under Jim Haslett, man.
And
I hated that shit.
And Brooks had him looking jab decent.
Bro, he fucking took the Saints to the playoffs and all that shit. Man, fuck, man.
If he could have stayed with Sean Payton.
That innovative ass shit, and I ain't gotta throw people open because you get people open off schemes and shit. Man, it's a whole nother zip up bag.
Man. Yeah. I definitely can go it definitely would have been something.
I wanna, while we at it, since you brought up Russell Wilson, I want to ask a question, and if we got listeners, I want people.
Oh, I know what I got to talk about as soon as you finish. Belichick.
I want to know why black people don't like Russell Wilson.
Same way I'm trying to figure out what Clarissa Shields did to everybody, man. I mean,
they're a little bit different, but I get it. Like, we live and I had to grow into Clarissa Shields. I had to understand the time, right? Because when she first came out, like, I'm a firm believer that, and you know I love talking and shit, but that's just for me. I'm a firm believer that I ain't gotta try to convince you that I'm good, or I ain't gotta try to convince you that I'm talented. I ain't gotta beat you in the head with it. I can just go out and put the work out there and you gonna see it. And when she first came out, like, she was literally 2 fights in going, I'm the greatest woman of all time and y'all better respect it. Like, that shit seemed crazy as hell, bro. That shit seemed like, to me, but fuck, she 12 fights in, still beating bitches up all the time. Maybe she was supposed to be saying, right? But I don't think she's necessarily done nothing for people to not like her. Like, I don't know what she did. All she did was persevere in life, find a craft and try to perfect it and be the best at it. I don't know what we mad at. But a lot of times, especially with, like,
like you're saying. Go ahead.
Real quick, a lot of times when it comes to black people, and I close my eyes like that because I hate saying shit like this, but it's the truth, right? A lot of times when it comes to black people, we get mad at people because we see ourselves. I could have been that if I would have applied myself. I could have been that if I ain't use all these goofy ass excuses. What's up, bro? I could have been that if I would have tried to push myself as hard as I could have to see how much greatness I got in me. And a lot of times, Black people look at people who push themselves and we start having to knock them because it hurt our feelings to see them win when we know we could have had the same opportunities. I ain't seen Russell. Like, I don't think Russell Wilson got a fucking speeding ticket, bro. I ain't seen that nigga do nothing goofy. A little bit. I do have a problem with one little thing. But that's
what's that?
Like, I think sometimes when it comes to the kid, I think sometimes he played an internet game with Future, and they like it get out of hand. It get out of hand sometimes with like how things go.
All right, here's my thing, man. I don't think so, right?
Okay.
I think he just tried to be respectful, knowing it's that man kid.
No,
but at the end of the day, when it looked like he's playing them games, it's him just speaking up. Like, I don't know the whole story, but I believe the nigga. But I believe the dude Future don't be around and don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So I hear that.
So he really love the kid, raise the kid, and do everything like his hands. And then you try to talk slick and dog me when I just feel like, how can you dog or want to start something with somebody that's, whether you know if they raising your kids or not, that live with your kids live with them. Wouldn't you want to keep some peace in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Because that person can get mad at you and you not there. You don't know what they can do. And yeah, you can say, I'm going to kill them and I'm going to do that. But why put your kids through that stuff that they got to deal with anyway? Like, I don't know.
No, I definitely agree. And again, I don't, and I guess for the podcast, I gotta in some way, shape, or form do better at that. I don't be in them people business. I see certain things, right? Yeah. And for me, like I done been in a situation where I was somebody else's kid's father figure, if you want to call it that, right? Like, the conversation I'm gonna have with him is with him. Like, I ain't playing no internet games for people to interpret, for comments or nothing, because things can get out of hand, right? And if it's just, I'm not saying that the man can't step. Like, I think he's doing an amazing job as I just think, and I ain't saying this is Russ' fault. I ain't saying this. I don't know how it gets started.
Yeah, we don't know the situation. We don't know.
I just know if I'm on either side of it, with the way it play out, sometimes somebody gonna find out what the five fingers said to the face.
But see, that's probably why he say something, because he probably try to have these conversations. Just going off his character and what he do, I could see him trying to reach out. Hey, listen, man, me and you and Little Future to do this, or why you don't do this? Like, trying to do stuff to him. Acting Future probably just don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's true. I'm just going to what I'm thinking. So in his case, now remember, it ain't like this just her boyfriend, whatever. This her husband. They married. They got a whole family, and he done raised that boy since he been a whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
and again,
you know,
it ain't really a knock. I just don't like the way, the optics of it when I see it. And again, I don't study it enough for me to know who started in this, that, and the third. Because my wife would tell you, 9 times out of 10, I say, I think the chick be behind it a lot of times. And I might be wrong with that too. But you know what I mean? Like, so, but that's like, I don't have a knock on Russell Wilson. I think that man try to do the best he can to be a good father, a good citizen, a good husband, like because he don't act like he from Dickinson Court or Marshall Courts. God damn it, that don't mean nothing to me because I don't want my friends that come from Dickinson Court and Marshall Courts to act like they from Dickinson Court and Marshall Courts. I want them to act like regular people. So I ain't knocking them for that. Like I ain't knocking them. I think he an ambassador. I think he an ambassador for how you supposed to act. Like, yeah, I do. And it was that Clarissa Shields what you really want to talk about? What was the thing you remember?
No, it was Belichick.
Oh, okay.
I get the Spygate and all that. Hey, listen, man. The fact Buddy ain't the first ballot Hall of Famer, that's like disrespectful.
Oh no, you say Belichick, he not a first ballot.
No, they denied it today. They said it came out today. The voters ain't vote for him a first ballot.
He been gone 5 years?
It just, yeah, I don't know. He a coach. Do he got to be gone 5 years?
I think
I thought it was players.
Oh shit! I didn't know. I didn't know there was a separation.
I didn't mean neither. But it hit the wire today. This was about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I got the calls.
What? Wait, you talking about the dude who got 3 as a coordinator and 6 as a head coach?
Yeah. And Spygate, Deflategate. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, Tom Brady gonna be a first ballot, I bet you. They got the same job.
Facts. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. That's tough.
No, now for me, right? He not the GOAT. He not the GOAT. But he like number 2. He like number 2. What's up, bro? How are you?
What about the does it make a difference about him being the first ballot or not? Some say you got in, but yeah, there's levels to it, bro. If you separated yourself far as on that coaching pedestal, and then you got some, it's just like certain things are disrespectful, and they do it for a reason. They know you should be there. They know it probably hurt them, so they're doing it for a certain reason.
And the way I look at it is, if you saying Belichick ain't a first ballot Hall of Famer as a coach, who is? Like who? If Belichick ain't a first ballot, then Mike Tomlin ain't going.
Yeah.
And listen, like I said, I don't think he the GOAT. I think he number 2. I think Bill Walsh number 3. But I got Andy Reid as number 1. Like I watched Andy Reid go to 5 NFC championships in a row with not the best talent. The one time you gave him talent, he went to the Super Bowl. And if T.O. don't break his leg, we win that Super Bowl. Let's not fool ourselves. I know it ain't no ifs in sports, but if T.O. don't break his leg, Philly win that Super Bowl.
What a tune ad on your list, man? Bill Parcells, I thought you was gonna put on one then if you ain't put.
I got Parcells like 5, and part of why like they gave Belichick a lot of the credit for the ones with the Giants as the defensive coordinator, and we forget that he had what they call the greatest defensive player of all time. Now, I think it's an argument, but during that time, he had the greatest defensive player of all time. Right? So, I I got Parcells like 5 because Parcells had some championship caliber teams in Dallas. We keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so boom. Did Jimmy get in the first ballot? Jimmy Johnson?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
But I definitely go with Andy Reid as the first ballot as far as coaching, winning, and his player development.
No.
I just asked that about Jimmy Johnson, and he said Philly got cheated.
I believe.
Yeah, listen, I see the cheating, man, but I say that hold that same thought about him cheating to when Tom Brady a first ballot because he can't be a first ballot either because he got them same cheating joints that we
hold on. Because if we're doing that right, is Drew Brees and Sean Payton first ballot?
According to this, no.
Because they had Bountygate, right?
Yeah, according to this, no.
And I do believe Mike Tomlin is going. What I'm saying is if Belichick ain't the first ballot, that change everything, bro. Like if Belichick ain't a first ballot, it's kind of hard to see who gonna go.
I don't know about the listen. In my opinion, right, I want Tomlin to go, but it's gonna be in the voters' hand. Here's the two things I say, right, and I just was on the phone with a diehard Pittsburgh fan. Everybody say Bill Cowher. Oh, he won with Bill Cowher team, and he this. We do know Bill Cowher only got one Super Bowl, just like him, right? And he coached a whole lot of years too, right? So what happened to him winning with his own team for all those other years? He barely won the Super Bowl just like him. So how is he a Hall of Famer and Tomlin not? And let's make it clear. The one thing Tomlin got going for him that nobody else has, he never had a losing season in 19 years.
Oh,
nobody done that. That alone should get him in with the Super Bowl win. We talking about the coaches right now. Oh, you talking about with the Brady and the Belichick? To me, it ain't apple to oranges. When you cheater, you a cheater. I don't give a fuck. You was a goddamn coach, player, the water boy, the towel boy that helped cheat all y'all some shit. If you cheat, you know what I'm saying.
And if
everybody a part of
that, and whether or not I call them cheaters or not, what I'm saying is, if one is considered a cheater, then they all got to be considered cheaters. We can't act like Deflategate. We can't act like what Tom Brady told the dude to deflate the ball, but Bill Belichick, the nigga who is in control of everything on this team, we can't act like he didn't know nothing about that. Like, I can't go for that. So again, for me, whether or not you call them cheaters is subjective. Like, for me, Spygate, I think every team in the fucking league was doing it. And the worst part about them being caught was it was a former coach of the Patriots. After the Patriots beat them when he became a head coach for like Cleveland or some shit, then he came out and told that bitch worse than Jose Canseco. And I thought baseball people were supposed to beat that nigga with a bat. Excuse me, that dude with a bat. Like, for him to be mad that we was all using steroids, but they careers took off because of it and mine didn't. So I'm going to tell on them, you a hoe. You a hoe. Straight like that. So, and I'm not necessarily saying whether I think they cheaters or not. What I'm saying is, if we gonna hold people to a cheating standard, then everybody who benefited from it should be called cheaters. And if one team is cheaters because they did something illegal or against the rules on purpose, then another team who did something against the rules on purpose should be called cheaters too. Because I don't know if it's really nothing that they did in Bountygate other than saying may try to hurt them, but they put money on the line for it. Like, you gave people incentives to play dirty. That's bad.
Yeah. I definitely can go with that. My bad, y'all. I know y'all see me looking down. I was some sad news, and I'm gonna share it in a minute. So, two sad things going on, but we'll get to that in a minute. Go ahead, man. My bad. That's why I was looking down, responding
No,
to
you good. I didn't know. I Speaking of Belichick, though, I wanted to speak on since we was on football right quick. Did you see the tampering shit with Clemson and Mississippi State or Ole Miss? One of them.
What happened? What I
Like,
missed?
it was one of the NIL kids that had signed and got a paycheck from Clemson and enrolled in school in Clemson. Like Mississippi State, goddamn it, doubled down on their offer, told the nigga to goddamn it get out of school and goddamn it come there. And Dabo Swinney did a press conference like 2 days ago, like literally going down the whole timeline how they told Mississippi or Ole Miss, whichever one, it was either Mississippi State or Ole Miss. How they knew they was tampering, the kid was showing them everything, and the kid still left. Like they offered him I can't tell you what he was making at Clemson, but they offered him $2 million to get out of his contract with Clemson and come there, and the kid left. And I told y'all it was gonna happen.
Man. That's the case, man. 90% of the shit be illegal. Because a lot of the kids only going to the portal because what the people are offering them, tell them to jump in it. You ain't even supposed to be talking to him while he already on that team. So how he know he jumping in the portal because so-and-so university going to give him 5 and so-and-so offered him 3. But he going to go to so-and-so because they got the 5, even though the $3 million. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's one of them games. I'm cool with it right now till we figure out a way to clean it up, because now it levels the playing field to a degree, because they was doing it anyway. They was just doing it behind the scenes, so the university that had the bigger money with the winning could do it, and then they was using it to hold it against the kids.
Listen,
now they was using it against. We all heard the sayings back in the days. Dudes was messing up, or you gonna have to put them charger keys on Nick Saban's desk. They gonna take them car keys. You gonna boom, boom, boom. Damn, I ain't got to go through Nick Saban to get that. I got my own shit.
Man, we know a quarterback from this area that had a Dukes of Hazzard card before he signed to go to college. And that man had a goddamn Acura in like 2 days. Man, like, let's not fool ourselves. Like, we know him. I seen it with my own eyes. Them people was jumping out the passenger side window to get into school. And then all of a sudden, that man had a brand new car. So, like, we know, but I knew it was going to turn into this, though. Like, let me ask you a question. This is a legitimate question, right? You got a nephew playing, right? Yeah. Now, he different from most kids. But in this era, what I got to go to the NFL for if somebody gave me $5 million to come to college?
Yeah. My thing will be
I might play 4 years in college and then retire, nigga.
What's the
give me a second.
You good? My thing will be, if it's my son, what's the $10 million, $5 million contract for? How many years? Whatever, what you can get out of it, what kind of education we get in, the whole 9. Because listen,
man, you giving that kid $3 million to go to school. He don't give a.
Here's the prime example. Here's the prime example. It ain't all guaranteed. Here's the prime example. It ain't all guaranteed. What Shedeur got with his fifth round contract?
I don't know. Probably like 800,000. Maybe.
Yeah, and what he was getting his last year in school?
I don't know.
Some millions. I know that.
No, but here's the thing. It's different with Shedeur because he was raised to want to go to the NFL.
No, but I'm just saying though. So for a kid gonna get the money when they can.
No. Yeah, no. I agree with that, right? But when you come from where we come from, why would I still need to, if somebody just been telling me to chase the bag? They're not even telling me try to go to the league. We chasing the bag. You done gave him $3 million 4 times. Why I need to go to the NFL? We got the bag. Well, I don't need to go no more. And the whole product gonna get so watered down, it's gonna look horrible. It's gonna look horrible. And it's
They're
like
gonna change. They changing it. You got one more year left of this. Believe me, they dissecting. The thing is, they still want they loopholes in it. They just mad that people found the loopholes they was using to blackball certain people. Now, so now they got to find another way. Just like when they wanted to make the weed legal and they jumped out there and then the weed gonna be legal. Oh shit, we ain't think about this. Oh shit, we forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? But we want that money. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I say the product gonna be so watered down, do you know in our area, it's probably like 6 players from Ward that's transferring to a private school up in Maryland. It's like 4 players from Phoebus. Like these, like it's becoming like kind of a joke, bro. Like, your parents is showing that they don't even, hold on. It's people that's showing that they don't even care about the grades as far as like fucking why they playing 12U. Like, think about what I'm saying. We both know a kid. I see him in the school. You see him on one of the teams y'all play against that should be in trouble all the time. And his coaches let him do whatever he want to because they think he nice. I watch the game, and if he see this, I see him in school next Monday. It is what it is. I watched the game where at halftime a coach moved him from the position he wanted to be in to another position. He looked at his mama and said, I want to go home. I ain't playing no more. And they went and got in a car. And that was 2 years ago, and he played on that team this year.
Listen, you said so much. I don't even know where to start. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I just far as think with the private school joint, you hit on people transferring here. I view that totally different. I applaud if you got that opportunity to get on that scale. You know what I'm saying? Because the number one goal, if you playing for most people, is to put your child in the best situation for them to succeed. And it's not. Here's the thing. My child staying here. Let's say my child. We can go with the lineman. That was the one that got the invite with St. Francis came or whatever the school came looking for him. Not him going to that school. That school came looking for him. So we'll use that. Okay, let's say my child stay here. His odds of getting the D1 scholarship 70, hey, let's go higher. 80, 85%. He a good kid. 80%. His odds of getting, as they call the Power 5, 60% though. You know what I'm saying? His odds, if we go to this St. Francis, his odds of getting the D1 may jump to 95. His odds of getting the Power 5 may jump to 80 something. Yep. So I already done put him in a better situation. Who knows the situation he got going on here is if I could send him somewhere to get proper training, better training, that's damn near close to where he gonna get at the next level. When it's already hard for guys coming out of high school to get these opportunities because they going to the transfer portal and this, that, and the third. If this gonna be the closest thing to him, so it's like, I don't know. Some of them situations I agree. Some of them I think they making the jump just to make the jump.
Now, because I'm fan, I be around these kids, I be around a lot of this stuff, right? So what about the kid who can't be coached because his parent like undermined coaches, whether they small coaches?
He set up for failure. And
then
you go
take that crap to a private school that's a football school. You think that's gonna work out there? If it didn't,
they ain't gonna make it. But see, I want them to get that experience as well, though, because that parent need to listen. Prime example, it's a whole lot of kids that's on track to be very successful. But a lot of parents are in the way.
Like a house on the football field.
They are in the way. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, we done seen it to where a parent may tell a coach, I don't want my kid playing. Your child could be a nice two-way starter, wide receiver, and DB. And you the coach because you want your son to be the off. You know, everybody want offense. I don't want my son playing DB. I don't want him. But he may be top 10 wide receiver, but he may be slotted as a top 3 DB. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of, like, it's just a lot to it now. It's just a lot for me. When I look at, like, the portal, the
NIL, I think the players.
Yeah, the NIL, the money, like a.
You can't see. Let me address this real quick. You can't say a player can only go there once in their career, right? Because a player go to a school 9 times out of 10 because of a coach. So the minute that coach leaves, get fired or anything, and Dabo had a conference speaking on this the other day, and he against a lot of the things, but here's the exception, his rule. If a player going back in the portal, let's bring back, they got to sit out a year. This way it's getting fucked up at. Now you going in the portal, you can immediately play. Bring back sitting out a year. Let's see how many people willing to jump. They ain't going to take that sit.
No, if you want to play, you got to go down or go up.
Yeah.
I can go for
so
that.
Here's the other scenario. If you sign to a school and that coach or whatever get fired or leave, move, whatever, you should have the eligibility to go in that portal and be available immediately because your circumstances and what you came for change. Just think about this. Prime example. If that was true, even though he loved basketball, so he would have stayed. But when Mac Brown left UNC, when Curry and them dudes came in that year, how many of them dudes would have stayed? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of people forget about that with Ron.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Mac, listen, I think his football college, even though everybody stick to the basketball, this, that, third, he should have stuck to strictly football. I think his football college career would have been 10 times different. Compared, just look at what Mac did with Vince Young when he left and went down. Remember he was doing with Davenport and the dudes before Ron.
You know, facts.
With the talent, you know what I'm saying?
No, but that's one of the things. Like when we was on the NFL, that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. One of the things I hate about sports media, I'm an Eagles fan, right? And all year long, it was Jalen Hurts. Ain't nobody happy with him. And the media just ran with that narrative. And then the season ended, and the first thing people said was, you got to get rid of the offensive coordinator. He should have never been an offensive coordinator. They don't know why they hired him. So why they want the narrative all year long?
Yeah.
So why do we beat down on the black quarterback for no reason? He got a first-year coordinator he trying to work with. He got a receiver who, fuck that AJ Green shit. In real life. AJ Brown shit. Like, I hate that shit. Because I don't think he not better than Devontae Smith to me to be always pouting and shit. But that's another conversation.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, for them to allow it to be the narrative all year long, right? And then as soon as the season over, now that the kid, like, out the way, oh shit, well, it really was the offensive coordinator and they got to do it. Man, that's gay. But then we fast forward. God damn it. They said there's no way Josh Allen not getting to the Super Bowl because all the people who can beat him ain't in the playoffs. That's not true because Josh Allen ain't. And then Josh Allen, for as bad as Josh Allen played, like, let's not fool ourselves. They lost that game because of how Josh Allen played. Ooh. They didn't lose that game because of coaching. They lost that game because of how Josh Allen played.
They never speak on that, bro. That's never going to be the coaching.
Like at some point, at some point, to a person who know what they looking at, this shit is an agenda, bro. Yeah. Lamar Had a nigga drop a 2-point conversion that would have sent him to the playoffs. All they said was, "God damn, yo, Lamar."
Oh no, he had situations a couple years.
Hold on. I was about to go back.
Okay,
Zay Flowers on the fumble. I threw him a perfect ball. What else can I do? And it was, well, if he didn't have a turnover in the first quarter. But then as soon as it's like every Josh Allen failure come with an excuse that make it so it ain't Josh Allen's fault. And then he cried. He was on TV crying. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. I like that shit. I wish we could play it right now. That shit was like comedy to me. Oh my God. I just feel like I let my guys down. I like that shit was comedy to me. That shit was comedy. Man, y'all gotta stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I hate it.
That shit is a whole nother.
I hate it. Like I fucking hate it, bro. Just because.
But let me go ahead and get this out here. I told her a minute ago, and listen, I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna say it. I don't know how I'm gonna say it, but I ain't got no choice but to say it. Put the band up. So a former player of mine, and this young man, he spoke on my nephews. They're about the same age, 20, 21. I learned that he passed the other day. I don't know how. I just got the information, and I told her I'd share it, and I'll post out the information. So here's all the information I have. She texted to me, and I told her I'd share it. Yeah, it's still a little shocking, man. So rest in peace to Christian, man. The young man when we're playing the Boys and Girls Club, him, his brother. You can read that if you can, Mike. My ass tripping. I gotta get my ass checked.
Christian Candlelight Visual, January 31st, 6 p.m., 934 21st Street, Newport News, Virginia, 23607. Christian Funeral, February 7th, 2026, at 1 p.m., Nickerson Cummings Funeral Home, 4304 Victoria Boulevard, Hampton, Virginia, 23669. Memorial Hampton, and then it cut off.
Yeah, it could be longer. Let me see what else I got. Boom. So the memorial.
Condolences to his family from my family. It's gotta be tough.
Hampton Memorial Gardens, 155 Butler Farm Road, Hampton, Virginia.
Started chopping up, bro.
And then the repass will be at Eastern Star Lounge, 3311. I can hear me.
Oh, that was chopped up.
But I seen when I looked up, I seen the screen. So the Hampton Memorial Gardens will be buried in 155 Butler Farm Road, Hampton, Virginia, 23666. And then the repass will be at Eastern Star Lounge, 3311 Shell Road, Hampton, Virginia, 23669. Rest in peace, Christian, man. I gotta go back and look. I got some team photos, I think, with you in there, my brother. Fly high. I don't know the situation. I'll talk to your mom a little more later. I'll give her a chance to go through her situation.
Definitely fly high. It has to be tough as a parent to lose a child. It was my biggest fear. It is my biggest fear. Absolutely. So my prayers are with you, his mom, his family, his friends, anybody whose life is impacted by him being gone. And that's one of the reasons I talk about it so much. Like, I'm never disrespecting a famous person, right? Like, but I always feel like a lot of times that people like follow a bandwagon when it comes to famous people, and they don't have a heart for people right in their own community. Noah, if there's anything we can do to help, if there's anything we can do to help, please have her reach out. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I would definitely chat with her more to get a understanding and see how they're doing, if they need anything. It's a lot common going on. Well, let me go to this too, man. As we was getting on the show, I did have this in mind, so I go ahead and talk about this. Tomorrow morning, if I'm not mistaken, man, I gotta look. I swear it's just in my head. Tomorrow, the 28th. The day stuck in my head. We want the day tomorrow, but it's a year. We're coming up on a year. It's been a year now.
Listen,
my
man.
cousin's been gone, man. So I don't know.
Hey, listen, man.
Go ahead.
Like he was one of them people that you was proud to say you was proud of, if that makes sense. Like, if you know the story, you know where he came from to what he turned into. Like, you was proud to be proud of Knox, man. Like, of Maurice. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, Jesus. Like, it. And you couldn't have known him and not been touched, your life not been touched by him. Like, he was somebody different in a good way. In a good way. Like, we got some funny stories. It's some scary stories. Like, you got a bunch of stories with him. If you were able to be in that, in the energy with him, you got a bunch of stories with him. Some more better than others, but man, that man, he was and like I was telling you before we got on, like me and Julia walking through the mall one day. It's like June. Hey, yo, why you got a coat on? This man got a lot of guns on his body. Like, oh my God, this man crazy. Like,
man.
But he was like, it's definitely like he missed. And like I tell people all the time, like when I saw him with the organization and moving so positively, like it used to warm my heart. Like that's dope. Definitely going too soon.
Yeah. It happens like that, man. Like, as they say, it's a reason and a purpose. Sometimes we don't understand. Sometimes you don't need to question. It's just
man, it's statements like that.
Power. If you believe in the higher power, God, spirit, whatever you believe in, I guess you got to leave it in that higher power be. If you don't believe in it, whatever you got to do to make it right for yourself.
Yeah, some of it. Yeah, it don't be easy.
So we had some suggestions, and some people asked us, say, man, y'all got to get Bishop to do a closing prayer more often. So what I'm gonna do, he has a page that we supposed to be cranking up, doing more Sunday talk. It's not like churchy church where it's gonna come in, he gonna get a scripture prayer, do some teaching, explaining the Bible. So I think it's time to kick that off because a couple people asking for it. So we'll do that, and it's called My Father's House. And I guess that could be something he could start doing. A prayer, he can start doing a prayer, prayer on once a week or however he may do it, however y'all see fit to be active. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's something we can spend on.
We all need it.
Ain't nothing wrong with prayer because he could just be on talking. And like y'all comment, you could just say, I need prayer. Pray for my healing. Pray for my financial. Pray for my whatever. You know what I mean? So that's that. That'll be dope too, and that'll give him something to do and something to keep him occupied. Cause unless he sleep, he watching one way or the other.
Yeah, that's the facts. That's the fact.
The only thing he sleep weird, so he may be sleep. Then he'll be texting me all night, 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Cause everybody know I don't sleep, man. So they think I don't never sleep. And it's crazy because when I do finally get that good nod off knockout, somebody gonna disturb me.
Listen, man. I sleep when I can, man.
Yeah.
Sleep when I can. It ain't about when I want to. It's about when I can.
My birthday coming up. My birthday next weekend, man. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, what you got going on for it?
Man, the looks of them be doing a bunch of. I'll probably be doing my kids' banquet for the team. I'll probably be doing because my birthday the 7th, so that's Saturday. I probably don't do a whole bunch of nothing, man, because I gotta. I don't know. I want to do something. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
I'm still my
Speaking of
road
that,
dog. Got something planned.
speaking of the 7th, I would have had the flyer posted, but we rescheduling my men's mental health conversation.
Man, I just talked to them people today too. Definitely like to double check on that date too. But go ahead.
I got you. The Doobie brand. Shout out to Dane. The Doobie brand will be moderating and podding live from a men's mental health discussion. Rescheduled for the 21st of February. We're probably gonna get flyers printed up tomorrow and work on flyers tomorrow to get the new date. But we want y'all to come out, man. It's time we sat down with each other, man, and talked about stuff. Like one of the things that I realized in mental health, going through my own mental health journey, is most of the stuff you go through, you ain't the only one going through. Like, you just don't want to talk about it because people that made you feel weird about the shit you're going through. It's time to have these conversations because you don't want your son feeling weird going through the same shit that you already went through. You don't want your grandson go like. We have to have it like this. These conversations is how you break generational curses and chains.
That's right.
Like that is how it happens. Those conversations have to be had. We gotta like. I think, and coming from me, this crazy. I think you more of a man if you can express how you feel and talk about how you feel more than punching people in the face. And I came a long way with that. But I do believe that. Like, what the hell? I'd rather just not tell you my problem and punch you in your chest. But
yeah,
that ain't helping. Who is that helping? That ain't helping nobody. We got to try to fix it, man. We got to try to fix it. And the only way we fix the streets for our kids is to fix ourselves first. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody can't not have a problem, bro. We can't. And do y'all see what's going on in our country? We about to have Civil War II. We ain't got time to keep playing with what's going on in our brain, bro. Or are we not talking about that? Like, we like a half a year away from Civil War II. Do we not see what's going on in this country? Man, y'all better stop playing with people.
Man, that brain is something terrible, man. You can't hold all that stuff up in there. A lot of it you just need to release. And once you release and talk about it and get it out, it'll clear so much.
I was talking to a mentee the other day, and I was like, man, you know, like a water hose, if you bend it, that water pressure keep building and building. When you open it up, it comes shooting out so fast. That's the same thing with your brain, with all that stuff you dealing with. That's why when people be like, man, I be trying to not talk about it, but then when I do say something, I explode. Yeah, because once you start the river running, you can't stop it because you ain't taught yourself how.
Yeah, there's so much shit in there you gotta get out.
Yeah, you ain't taught yourself how to compartmentalize and all that shit. Like, man, we gotta have these conversations and not just sit around and think somebody talking bad about us or hear something we don't like and then decide, man, I don't want to do this no more. No, mental health is uncomfortable. Some of your worst, some of your best mental health days are painful, but they make you better. All my best mental health days end up with me crying. And I still beat you up, so I don't care that you know that. Like, all my best
But what's wrong with crying, though?
Man, think about where we came from. Crime and weak.
Listen, man, Hershey finna put this the other day, and this is a statement I used to say so much. The hood push so much sucker. But I don't even think that's the word he used. Matter of fact, let me pull it up, what he said.
And you know, but see, it ain't just the hood. Like sometimes our uncles, our cousins, man, listen, bro. I was a sickly kid that got made fun of for being sick. People ask me why I'm going. And like, you see why you started laughing? Because you remember that shit. You see what I'm saying? Right? Like, just being honest.
Yeah.
But then people who made fun of me when I was a kid for being sick, that shit turned into me never wanting to go to the doctor, bro. But now it's you fucking crazy because you don't want to go to the doctor. Y'all turn me into that. Y'all turn like, fuck, right? No, it's absolutely real. That's absolutely real. And like we just get taught, like we don't get like.
Oh, he said the hood glorifies a lot of loser shit. That's
facts.
What he said.
No, that's
what something about the hood.
No, listen, bro. I like using him because he's a great example, right? Fuck, let me talk about my wife's son. Then I ain't got to talk about DJ all the time. Let me talk about my wife's son. Let me talk about my nigga Tay daughter who first stepped on campus and she a junior because she already had college credits for 2 years while she was at Phoebus and a 4.3 student that plays soccer and all like and want to be a pharmacist. Like it ain't gonna be no parade for her when she graduates. It ain't gonna be no party with people trying to get her care packages to get her life started and none of that shit.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a nigga who come home from prison on the same day. Somebody gonna get him $5,000 and 3 fresh pair of Nikes and 2 women and a cell phone, and they gonna pay for a suite for him, and he gonna have a ball for a weekend on somebody else's dime, and then be able to move forward on somebody else's dime. Like he did something good because he went to prison and came home.
Yeah. They're always.
Oh my God, man. We will call my dad, who was a firefighter. He just a working dude. That man literally take care of his community. But Lil Nuck and them to buy 3 kids some Christmas stuff, and all of a sudden he taking care of the hood. Man, y'all so goddamn stupid. Y'all so goddamn stupid.
Terrorizing the hood.
Man, you won't. Man.
That's a whole nother joint.
Like it's all part of the loser shit. Like
go back to the old. They miserable, bro. You know what I'm saying? They say misery loves company. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they ain't happy with what they got going on, or they ain't happy because you succeeding or you doing better than them, it's some loser, miserable, sucker stuff. Crabs in the bucket.
But I swear to God, you know me my whole life. So you know I ain't just saying this for the podcast. I swear to God, I ain't never been like that. I couldn't wrestle, right? I'll let Derek and Lamarche, because they could wrestle, I'll let you toss me all around the goddamn room to get better and front yard to get better so that I can brag that part of the reason you win wrestling matches is because I let you goddamn it practice on me. I don't give a fuck. I want to see my niggas win. That's it. I want to see everybody around me do better, bro. Like, and I've, like, you know me. It's always been like that. Like, I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan. Who my two favorite football players all the time? Avram Brooks and Uki Vick. Why? Because I know where they came from. I know the whole story from playing football at the boys club and eating free lunch and trading juice for icy for cookie. Goddamn it! Like we go back that far. I don't know how to not root for those people.
That was the biggest trade. That shit could have been on the stock market.
Icy for cookie, goddamn. Like.
That determines somebody's whole day sometimes, bro. You got to decide if you want that sweet icy or that cookie to hold you down for a couple of hours.
Listen. I done swam in Magruder pool with Bubba Chuck. How do I not root for that dude? How do I not root? Like, I don't know. But it ain't just them. Because my friend who started my accounting firm, or a tax company, or a hair salon, or nigga, I don't care. I want to see people win, bro. I ain't got, like, I swear, I think my biggest flex is I don't have a hating bone in my body, whether I like what you're doing or not. If you find a way to get money at it, as long as it don't bother me, I ain't mad at you.
That's what we all should be. It's enough for everybody, bro.
I don't.
But most people want to see you do good as long as you don't do better than them, man. That's all it is.
Once
you realize that, man, and once you realize a lot of people are around for their own benefits or purposes, and you start narrowing down those circles, or you deal accordingly. Hey, maybe you dealing for your own reasons, who knows? But deal accordingly, man. That's all I can say. We ain't gonna talk y'all along tonight because I got some stuff to do to get off here.
Yeah, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I'm tired.
This literally was, we got to show up for y'all. We got to show up for y'all every week. Like, we got to show up.
Yeah.
Man, give us show ideas. Y'all comment while y'all up here. Man, go back and watch the show. Add comments. Let us know. Thank you, baby. Hey, yo, I love my wife, yo. Like a lot. Like I like that lady a lot. I want people to know that I like that lady a lot. Like, give us show ideas. You want somebody to come on? You want us to talk about a subject? Tell us about it. Tell us about the subject so I can do research, so I can give you a real honest answer. Because I'm going to be talking. Y'all might as well give me some stuff to talk about.
Yeah. I seen I think Jada and Joe got picked up on Netflix for their podcast. I just seen something like that earlier today.
So
that's huge.
So one of them things is and that's something for us to discuss different. Man, what I notice is when people get picked up and with them conglomerates, they be having to change their name and change how they do stuff. And man, I get picked up by YouTube and just be listening pleasure on, man. This it's a lot of
that's why you gotta see what your purpose is, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then like you say, hey, y'all can pick us up to start a whole new podcast. Y'all podcast how y'all want us to do it. This is gonna be ours. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna. It ain't. And I'm happy for dudes who take, like Gilbert's Arena is now just the arena. But Underdog or somebody own 50% of it. So now your content ain't really your content. Like you got some people telling you what you gotta talk about. And
I'm gonna tell you why a lot of dudes get in with that stuff, bro. Because now the people that's coming in getting 40, 30%, they taking up all the slack that they ain't had to do. Now you got people that's doing the camera work, the editing. They give you shit to talk about. They keep you abreast with all the hot news. You know how easy it is to have your regular day, and then you come sit down an hour before you about to pod, and there's a sheet of 40, 50 things, and you can pinpoint to what you want to talk about. And then as you talking that shit on the screen, somebody else putting it in. Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
No. I can go for that. And that's how, like, literally, that's how I want our podcast. I just want us to get our own people.
Yep.
I just want our own people.
Get back focused, and it's easy. You gotta have somebody that want to be a part of the team, man.
Fact. No, that's the facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's easy.
No, but you also know who most humans are. You gotta show them before they want to join.
Yeah, listen. I could tell who rock, unless I just don't know, but I could tell who rocked with us in the beginning, who messing with us, and who don't.
Oh no, facts. Facts.
Ain't no animal. Just like the Tracy Morgan joint. Like people like he wrong. He not wrong, bro. You see that? You see the situation he had?
With who? Rob?
No, Tracy Morgan. So he coming out of somewhere, he coming out of a restaurant, and there's a dude that used to bully him when he was younger. But he homeless now. So when he coming out, the dude like, you know, Tracy Morgan talking to somebody, so he's standing like behind two people. And he say something, he was like, "What's up, Trey?" And he was like, "Yeah, sweetie." He was like, "Oh, what's up, man? I remember you." Or something. The dude he said something slick. So that's when Tracy Morgan was like, "Man, don't act like I owe you something, man. I don't owe you nothing." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Say what, boy?" You know, but listen, it's crazy. So before Tracy Morgan could go into saying it to one of his men, so I guess they was like, chill or whatever. So he turned to one of his dudes and he was like, "Nah, this dude used to bully me and talk shit to me all the time in the neighborhood growing up, blah, blah, blah." And then he go, "Yeah, but I'm homeless, boy. You can't give me." Yeah, he calling him boy and everything. Like, he's still bullying him and sonning him. So he's like, "You ain't gonna give me nothing, boy?" And Tracy Morgan like, nah. He like, no, like, he aggressive with it. No. He was like, "But I'm homeless, boy." And he was like, "Yeah, what that, you just got to pull that shit up and look at it."
What that got to do with me?
My whole thing is, everybody talking about what he should have done. Who you getting something for that you don't fuck with?
Listen, man,
kid, bro.
Everybody know how to spend other people money. It's easy as hell to say what you gonna do when it ain't you.
And you could tell immediately when he seen him, like Tracy Morgan ain't fuck with him, but he was gonna keep it cool. And he was like, listen. "Oh, what's up, man? I remember you." Like, nigga, yeah, I see you. I remember you. And he was gonna keep it as that. Old boy pushed the envelope. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I remember when LaShawn McCoy got all the flack because he's supposed to have all this money and he gave somebody a $3 tip or something. How you know he didn't get a fucked up waitress who had a bad day and treated him horrible? Is he supposed to, like, part of how she make money is how she present herself at that table?
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Like, I'm just fair, bro. I'm just like, I can't tell you what to do with yours, because I done been,
and you should. It's mine.
I done been in
you
middies.
Work for it, you ain't earning, you ain't did nothing.
I done been in middies where the waitress is acting like we look like we weren't supposed to be there. So I went to the bar, and the bartender got about $70 worth of tips from me. But I ain't even gonna let you take my order or none of that shit. I'm gonna keep walking back and forth to the bar to order my food and all that shit. Cause she act like I'm a human. And you went past my table like 3 times like we won't hear before them people. So matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the ATM in middies and pull out as much money as I can from the ATM and act like a man. Every time I went and got a double shot of Hennessy, it was $13.50. Keep the change. Keep the change. I know that lady got about $70 worth of tip money, and I went and ordered my food and everything from the bar. I'd rather get up and do it myself.
Entitled, man. People entitled. You entitled to whatever you want. Nothing to do with mine. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel or none of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go say my saying. Then I'm gonna put my cousin back up, and I'm gonna end with about 30 seconds of him, and we gonna be out, man. Man, I can't even get back to my pictures, can I? Let me try. Well, I'm trying to get to my pictures. Let me go ahead and say my saying. But you know how we close it out every night, man. Keep us coming with those ideas, comments. I can't wait till we get a show. We got y'all constantly calling in, joining us, whether it's 5 minutes, speaking on something, sharing your something, asking a question, whatever you got.
Ask Mike V some relationship questions. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the show. I'm better than Dr. Phil, all them people. I promise you. I promise.
Let's push for it. Let's push for it. That's next week. That's next week show. Ask us your questions.
Okay.
Like we got to get people to. So everybody that's a regular, y'all got to get some people to come head us out. We're gonna be pushing the link out.
Your friends that's in them fucked up relationships that you scared to tell them the truth about, tell them come ask me.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little. Try to shoot.
I ain't scared of them.
Try to shoot a promo so they can email it to us. So if they don't want to have their name out, we won't share their name.
Yeah, they ain't got to show their face. Shit,
but yeah,
he can name himself stupid number 1.
Yeah. So may the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Until next time, keep listening with pleasure. And like we say, man, it's almost been a year. We love you, cuz.
Love you, nuts.
Ooh-wee.
Two friends, man.
Which just like the beat.
I can't even start it over, huh? They won't even let me start it over.
What he had in store for me, cause I was just running the block. I'm in too deep and I can't stop my gun. I could see what this life could be, or what he had in store for me, cause I was just running the block. I'm in too deep and I can't stop my gun. Hey yo, I never saw nothing like my eyes was blind. All I knew was get money, shine and grind. Move work on your block, now it's mine. See, I talk about real shit in these lines. Some bitch niggas rob my cuz trying to shine.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. I was trying to play it from the beginning, but I guess when I clicked on it earlier when we was talking, it ain't never reset the loop. Well, that's all good, man. Y'all know the routine. Let me get you off the screen. Like I said, peace. See y'all next week.